Thanks for your interest in Zacks Large Cap Trader. Editor of this service, John Blank, is here with me. We're going to talk a little bit about what this is all about. Newsletter with an edge, you say, right?
Newsletter with an edge.
What does that mean?
Well, Terry, we got a situation with a large cap trader, right? So what's the language? The language and the logo shows you a big building with two to the side.
Okay.
So this is a cornerstone, right? This is a very central conservative portfolio for equities that I ultimately want you to manage. I am not going to manage this for you. You're the manager of this portfolio. My newsletter gives you the edge to make returns, excess returns and solid returns from it. So the Large Cap Trader is a newsletter with an edge for someone who wants to manage a large cap portfolio, central to their entire equity system.
Okay, so the investor, customer, whatever you want to call them, has to do some of the research in these companies on their own.
Absolutely. This is a newsletter with an edge, and your job is to get it, put your portfolio together, and manage your money, right? That's the whole idea. And I will give you a inference and a very clean understanding of what I think your portfolio should be. Ultimately, it's your handoff, right? It's your job, your thing. But large caps, the reason it's large cap is these are the less volatile stocks, and there's a much lower chance of you making a big mistake, or much lower chance that I make a big mistake. So this is the benefit of this, why it's a cornerstone, is this is the stuff you can get a hold your hands on, and this is the stuff I can tell you about without too much leakage.
All right. Is there a particular investment philosophy that's at work here?
Terry, this is basically what's called a global stock portfolio. What that means is we're going to be 70% U.S. stocks, 30% non-U.S. stocks on average, and I can go all the way the other way, the other way, depending on what large cap stocks I think are playing well. Mm-hmm. But the basic idea is you want to be in this building block, in the central conservative part of your portfolio. You want where the analyst coverage is deep. Right, so our Zacks rank really matters. It's quantitatively linked properly. This is the area where the public market can be mined for an edge with our systems, and where my strategic insights, top-down insights, are going to come to life very cleanly, and you can get it.
How will you be selecting these stocks, John?
Terry, I am a top-down guy, right. So that's the basic idea, that this is a top-down stock picking exercise we're going to do. And what I'm going to do, Terry, is I'm going to pick 4 stocks a month, which ultimately will emerge to be about one a week. Right? I'll pile them up a little more or less over time. But the idea is you're going to see something that I like every week in the large cap space. And then since there's 12 to 15 picks that we're playing around with, you can think about the math there. There'll be about 4 that are coming and going, and they'll let 10 or 11 that are not. And that's sort of what you can think portfolio weight wise. The longer ones are the portfolio I like. The shorter ones are the ones we're looking at to add or take away. Now, you can always be the first guy to see the big opportunity and swap it out yourself, or you can watch what I do. And those are fine. Those are both fine. I want you to learn from me, and I want you to become more facility. But I want you to become your portfolio manager, and I just want to be giving you that edge to do it.
And how do you think folks can get the most out of this large cap trader?
The basic idea is I think you got to read this newsletter every day. You got to make this something you like to do and read every day, because your knowledge is the limiting constraint, not my knowledge.
That's part of the research.
Right. I'll do all the work. I've written these letters for a couple of years now. I know what I want to say. I've been an economist. I've been a top-down strategist. I've been able to understand the Zacks ranks better than you are. So your idea is that you read and read and read until you come to my level, and together we become a team that really builds an edge for your portfolio.
And as part of the newsletter, there's a daily summary, right, on the market, on the portfolio.
Right.
And also daily alerts that go with this.
That's right. You can get every night, you're going to get the daily summary, which has 3 parts: market summary, the portfolio, and a conclusion where I just make some comments. That comes out at the end of the day. But during the day, if I want to make a trade, and when I do make a trade, I don't make it at the end of the day. I make it during the day. So intraday alerts are about one of those trades that I'm going to be throwing out there pretty consistently, about once a week, about 4 times a month, and then showing you also what I want to get out of every once in a while with things that we've held a little longer.
All right. That's the lowdown. Quick overview on Zacks Large Cap Trader newsletter with an edge with editor of the service, John Blank. I'm Terry Ruffalo.